been a minute since I've started on YouTube and done a full reading, so we're going to see what's going on for the Libras. What I picked up on initially was synergy. The ability to work cohesively with people to get some shit done. So, you know, it takes two, it takes a community. I feel like that's probably not always easy. People could be struggling working with their people. Because otherwise, why would we be doing a reading on it? Because I'm not here to tell you everything's all great and you're doing wonderful. There's other tarot readers that will do that for you. All right, we're always growing and changing and rising. That's how we raise our vibration. That's how we get to the next level. That's how we get to our next manifestation. And the only way to get there is to go there. So the shit ain't gonna fucking knock at our door. We are stuck at this level until we get up and go somewhere. So getting the people to get up and go with us might also be, I'm hearing constraints. So that's not really going, but it is. Anywho, this is about being protected. This is like staying safe. It's a big world out there. How are we gonna get there? How do you know it's gonna be there? It is going to be different for everyone. Following the heart, love and compassion. So I feel like during these times, like, you know, one person is like, I just know this shit's gonna work, and the other person could be going along to get along, but really because I love you, all right? Because I have all these feelings for you, feelings, we're just gonna go with it. So it does look like the heart is on the line, or somebody's trying to like make things better for the ones that they love, vice versa. That always doesn't always work out the way that we planned, like we've talked about, which is making the people scared to even do anything. Because remember the last time? So being ready, like, you know, this is coming up. I can feel it. We're going to have to, you know, get the shit together, get your shit together. Metatron, I can feel it. Clarity. It's definitely, you got the gnosis going on. Why the things are happening is because you're leveling up or you need to level up. You've learned something new. So yeah, and it's a tribe thing. Like, so there's people that you are moving along with you, right behind you. You're teaching them, or like, because you all can work together, there's definitely some huge, he feels like a portal today, which normally I'm telling you, like, he's watching you, the naughty and nice things. I definitely would watch the August is going to be a big month. And the beauty and the beast, the things working together to get the things done. It's like that twin flame we've been talking about off and on, the center of balance. What's this? Yeah, between worlds. I told you. So leaving here, going there, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's just a bit of a struggle. Being patient. Somebody's trying to be very patient because they have love and compassion. And have literally people of like, I've accepted this situation, but so no, you haven't accepted it. So coming to a state of full acceptance because the life force thing is happening. The burning in the stomach, the gnosis, the hints, they're on their way. There it is, the change in the wind. So it does say get ready for it, prepare for changes. And then there's the fear on the other side saying, don't do it, blah, 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 blah. Right now is a big time. All right, anywho, we know that. So keep your eyes open, use your discernment. Not everything is meant for us, so you have to weed through some things in order to be able to open the new door. I did get a new key. This one is not one that I'm going to wear, but it was at my store, not mine, but the one I work at, and I kept walking by it, and it's like yelling at me. So I know it's some replication of something or other, but it's been sitting with my rocks and I have a copper bowl with all my rocks in it, and I put it outside, and I got this brass pyramid to channel and get all these energies in and out of the rocks. I stuck that in there. Anywho, pre-science. Yeah, we do things. We don't even know why we're doing them. Fortune telling, blah, 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 psychic medium, awakening. And this says a prepper. So failure to prepare is preparing to fail. You can't stay here because you will, in fact, fail. The things have already showed you that they're not working, right? So next plan B. Anywho, told you so. I just whizzed right by that. Listen to learn, not to respond. Processing information. Processing. One day all the sacrifice will make sense. Don't look back. I ain't. But just shape up or ship out. All right. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the fear and the gaslighting and the old you. This is a fight between the light and the dark. Like, what other people may or may not think or feel about a situation has nothing to do with you either. It's absolutely none of your business. And guess what? Intruder. Hold on. Guys, don't be getting in there. Granny, come on. Yay! Hey! Get up. Ruby, get down from there. Have you lost your mind? Get in the house. No. Absolutely not. You gotta lose your privileges that way. You can't go just bark at everybody that walks by. It's so rude. Rude. They weren't coming to your house. And that could be a thing too, is that you don't know who to trust. Who's coming, who's going. People have told you things before. But this isn't about the past. The things say don't look back. Waiting for someone else's validation is shortchanging myself, yourself, all the people. Care less, you'll be stressed less. So, like I said, the things you're not going to, there is no place to go where you are. So the only next best thing to do is to go to the next place. Next level, had enough, more than had enough. All right, let's go ahead and grab some tarot. We'll see what you got going on. This is the before tarot, so we know that the things haven't quite happened or they're unraveling before your eyes right this minute. All right, so let's see what all this love and compassion is about the forward moving here. 7 of Pentacles. You're already invested in the things, in the people, in your king. You might also be watching your king manifest something or standing back so that they can lead. Maybe you've been the leader, and this king, what? Yeah. This king hasn't been able to feel like a king or masculine. Also, this person may have taken a long time to like snap out of it, so to speak. Like emotionally, this person was stunted. So it does look like there's an opening. This person is maturing and they're like, hey, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. That's a 6 of Pentacles. This king is right. He's going through and incorporating and bringing all of his other cells together to become his best self. So mind, body, and soul incorporating here in a masculine energy that has been slow to wake up, slow to rise, slow to put down the sword, so to speak. The King of Cups again. This person, we're seeing the Star, now the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, Queen of Swords definitely could have nothing to do with an Aquarius, or it could, Libra. There's the 2 of Cups right there. Say what you mean and mean what you say. So this person definitely is mastering their emotions here for the sake of learning from past mistakes, really, because the Page of Pentacles was out there, and that's a little learned person. And also, there's been breadcrumbs like the whole way. Your energy, I feel like, opens things up for people, not just this person. For other people, you have the ability to sit and help people manifest their dreams quietly. By not necessarily getting involved. You pray quietly, you chant quietly, whatever your freaking things are, you do your magic quietly, you talk to your ancestors quietly, you don't share it with the other people, you don't say, oh, well, I know you've been working on it, but I put in a good word for you. Yeah, look at 7, the 5 of Cups is behind there. So this is somebody that is sad and looking at the past, right? All these things are saying don't look back. So, you know, your person, right? Vice versa, the things go. Somebody had to stand strong. Somebody had to do the things quietly, send the messages out to turn this person around here so that the emperor could come and see that, you know, you're an empress. They too can get a higher, so let's just say a higher vibe, there's the Hierophant, a higher hierarchy. It's a fucking passing a test. It's a raise, I guess. in today's world, because we just saw all those pentacles. It's more money is what it shows up. This transition looks very healthy, but definitely there's some negative shit around because it's making people very scared, and you're gonna undo your shit, right? So you passed a level because you figured the thing out. Don't go backwards, because you're just gonna end up stuck where you are in the fucking quicksand that you have been scurrying and working so hard to get out of. So be ready. The things are gonna come when they come, right? Not when you want them to come. 8 of Cups. So yeah, solve the things. So you have people that you want to talk to, things that you want to get out in the open. Now's the time to do it. Also, this couple, this pair could in turn help people to find some sort of balance with their past life traumas, with their family members and shit like that. 2 of Wands, because the future is coming. You are the future. You're already living it. It's just getting there is the problem. Not that it's really a problem. See, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords. So also, family could be keeping you stuck in places. You're like, oh, I can't go because I got family, because I got this, and somebody don't want me to, and, you know, they're making me feel bad. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, a child, children, family members. They're like, no, that's probably not a good idea. People are giving you, like, the evil eye, not wanting you to be able to even get to this level and move on. So you definitely have haters, and you have people that are afraid for you, but like, don't pray for me. Don't be afraid for me. What I'm doing is absolutely none of your fucking business. None of it. So people, mind your own business and do your own shit. All right, so Metatron, he is God's right-hand man. He's keeping track of all the naughty and nice. He is the third eye, the opening, the clarity, the information about the future. Oh, the Magician in reverse. Told you. Just because you can't see the manifestations doesn't mean the Star, the Hierophant, and Justice, King of Wands, that they're not there for the taking. So this is the King of Wands is a person that really is out there. They're really good at their job. People like looking at them, listening to them. They draw in crowds. It is somebody's justice, this masculine's justice, to level themselves out, pick themselves up with their last fucking pentacle and move the fuck along so that they can, again, get a raise, be higher up in something, know something more, and it is because of ancestors and an acknowledgement of them, and that there is way more going on. So this is a huge spiritual awakening. There's a pelican up here, so it's a birth of a new thing, of a new idea, of something that has been long awaited, and the manifestation keeps crapping out. So, you know, like, don't crap out on yourself, because it does look like you've done this shit several times before, but now you have the partner to go through the things with, and so it is. Sorry, Sammy. Sorry. All right, we are going to look at this one, too. I don't usually look at 5, but I haven't been here in a while, so let's go ahead and look at the shit here. All right, so the Angel of Balance. So this is honoring thyself, right? So I'm me, and that's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Also okay. That's like perfectly normal. But I'm not in for like cramming myself down people's throats, and you need to see me, hear me, and all that stuff. It just is what it is. Look at this, 6 of Wands. This is somebody that wants a lot of recognition. But in being quiet and standing back and like not... So whatever this masculine or the trouble is, the quicksand, because we have all the things within us, right? But we now finally are all together, me, myself, and I, on the same path, and with the people next to us, awakening on the same path. So it's not about what everyone else wants. Fuck that shit. So pull the things together. I want victory and success. I want stability. I want my throne. And the only way to get there is to move the fuck on. Period. The Knight of Wands is in a hurry. They're going to pack their shit, moving. Also, again, the things are like a bit of a surprise. And this is like the Magician flipping in reverse with the 8 of Wands here. There's a lot of motherfucking wands. 7 and 8 is 15. That's the 6 of Wands. Again, it's the success and recognition that comes with an inner balance, with the inner knowing, with the process of acceptance. Like, not everything is fair. Overcoming fear and fear. And finding your tribe. Look at spiritual awakenings. What is this motherfucker? There is some sort of deception out here, like with the dogs having a fucking meltdown and shit. Also, like, because you can't stay where you are, there's some sort of deception. Maybe that's just it, right? So where you are with the people that are telling you it's not time for you to go, stay here, don't do that, or you feel like you have to stay here and not do that, Four of Pentacles, don't do that. Just stay right here. Don't spend any money. Be broke. Keep your feet stuck in the sand, because that's where the people want you to be. The Hermit says, you know what, no can do. Six of Cups, sorry. Not sorry. So the Seven of Cups is an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. It's the ability to see through the things that people discernment. What is this right here? No more smoke. No more, well, we're always going to have the mirrors. There's the Tower. It's the Catalyst. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is going to pick you up. There's a couple people going. It's not just one person. So this is either a physical pickup or a spiritual pickup. Either way, the things are coming together to intersect in order to get you to go somewhere. So it is like a hand reaching out also. It's self-interest. Sometimes it's okay to put yourself first, like all the time, really. But anywho, what am I? There's the one pentacle that you're taking with the two of you. All right, the yin and yang's got to head go, and it's the offer. Just the offer that the Page of Pentacles was putting, the Page of Wands was putting the energy out there for quietly. Shh, the Hangman, the things are coming to life. And again, there's the Beauty and the Beast energy out here. Now, there's nothing left to do, Judgment, than to pack the things up, wave goodbye, the Fool, and be on your merry way, pretty much. Anywho, let's see what else we got, y'all. What else can we come up with? Yeah. So a lot of balance. Something may have nothing to do with the Sagittarius. This isn't going to be for everyone, but there's a lot of like parental annihilation going on nowadays. Like these kids think they know some shit. But all the unseen things tell us that, you know, walking away from our people without explanation, without seeing the things through, and continually having to look back is very unhealthy. So we get through the things by going through them, not by shutting them off. So in order to undo all the things that our parents did to us, we have to stop shutting people out. We have to stop not dealing with things. You have to look the people in the face. Now, again, I'm not for everyone and neither are you, but we have to have an understanding with people. Hate is the killer. Let's just say that. And people aren't solving their problems right now. They're just running from them. Run. And also, like, if you left me in the dust and you think that I'm going to continue to chase you, that's a you problem now. So two wrongs don't make a right. You treat me in some sort of way, and then I treat you in that same way. All you're doing is adding negative. It's bad math. It just continues to get more negative. So, people are setting up energetic boundaries too. Like, I accept who you are, I accept the way you see things, and I forgive you. And you quietly do these things too. Because these people, some people are just dark and they're not willing and waiting no, they don't want to. They don't care about their ancestors on the other side. They don't care about the things. Some of these people just don't care. So trying to wait for divine intervention to snap them the fuck out of it ain't gonna happen. But for you, ascension. All right, you just do the best you can with what you have. Like walking away. We're all people here having a human experience. And to put people on a pedestal and expect them as parents or as whatever to always behave in a certain manner, we're all trying to get through the same fucking shit. And we expect people to behave, and then we get put in the situations and ain't no way. All right, so walk a mile in my shoes too before you stand in judgment. Mean. May have nothing to do with children, y'all, like I said. So healing. And then here's your dream coming true. Also, these people may show up in your dreams, and that may be where, like, I'll try to fix some shit here. And also, like, the hope, the bridge, the rainbow. You send out the messages here, but it looks like they're being stopped, like with the snowflake. Even though you're sending the messages out and you're wishing the people, you're still not seeing it come back to you. So the universe is helping you. Yeah, you still have these untied. I mean, they are kind of untied. Because they're tied in fucking so many knots. So it's like these younger energies, look at it's younger and older, trying to get over these karmic things that make people detach, shut out, all the while, nurture versus nature. Like, you think you can go heal and do the things without the nurturing that we came here to do together, without the realization that there's a bigger picture to all this. Y'all, people with the souls, you just come back and do the shit again. So if you don't learn now, you'll come back higher. So divorcing people to families, like there's just such a breakdown of everything. All the systems, the government, the hospitals, everything, and it starts from the family. If we can't keep our families together, how can we expect the outside world not to be just as fragmented as our inside world? What we do in our homes goes everywhere. We take us everywhere we go. So just because you know, go home and you're one person, you go to work and you're another person, you still have that fucking energy with you. Other people can see it. It affects your attitude, the way that you treat people, your relationships. Yeah, anywho, so something about institutions also, the healing. Like people are being told, if you're being told by like therapists or some shit like that, you know, just shut it off, walk away from them. That is not healing. It's not. We have to go through pain and tragedy in order to know love, you have to know hate. In order to know healing, you have to know pain. So like you can't avoid the things, nor can you accurately predict them. So here we are trying to do just that. So people are trying to avoid experiences, separating themselves from it, and then that's also what's kept you like hook, line, and sinker. I gotta stay here, I gotta do this, I've invested. No, chasing after something, waiting for things. We don't wait for things. It's time to move on. If they want to catch up later, they can. But it looks like you've got enough community support, you got enough resources, you have healed enough to go on and move the fuck on. There is a lot of sorrow around here, but transmuting it into abundance, clarity, and again, like a lot of like awareness and acceptance and equality. What about it? Like, what do you mean, what about it? Oh. So if the people want to restore harmony at this point, you know what I mean? You can't chase them. You can't make them. You can't nothing. You can't push your energy on people. All you can do is pick yourself up and move on and hope that these people one day to judgment will get to surrender, awaken, clean slate, rebirth, fundamental changes, will heed the call and get to the place that you have. But until then, they're wearing the ball and chain. You are not. You don't need to stay. You don't need to keep watching them. And you sure shit don't need to keep praying for them. So, no. That's that. Anywho, peace. You want peace. You need peace. Your soul is asking for peace. So you are collaborating, very in tune with the people around you. You all are working on some shit. And like I said, you're bringing it into existence. Let's grab a couple more cards. Yeah, family dinner. An idiot. A lot of theater. There's a loss and a crossroads. This could be a divorce or whatever, a separation from the past things where the people and the family and abuse and all sorts of shit here leave somebody stranded. And then the man behind the curtain who thinks they're pulling some sort of strings is a motherfucking idiot. Like an idiot. Also, see this bee? The queen bee has no stinger, but she has backup, very like etheric energy, angelic energy. If you don't believe the wizard in magic, then that's your problem. I told you, the fucking wizard. And people think that they have power that they fucking don't. The world is a much bigger place than some people believe it to be. A lot of ships. A lot of moving, coordinates. Also, there's some sort of like antique somethings, your special stuff. And I did, like I was talking about my key, that is totally not an antique. But I did go to an antique store yesterday that's closing. Why that has to do with anything, I don't fucking know. It just is there. All right, so there's the children, orphaning. So I say what I say, you know what I mean? Will you marry me? Also, people could be getting married. There's definitely a huge shift in energy. It could be a ring or something. And now the people are looking like, what is that? Also, spell or spelling. Everything you read, say, recite is a fucking spell. Is magic. So there's that. Y'all, we all do magic. It's science. What you put out there in your head, out of your mouth, like it's fucking out there. Also, there's definitely breakthroughs with some souls coming in out of the dark here. There's a lot of hospital energy out here. Rehabilitation, breakthroughs, and discoveries about alchemy, about the things that run through us. We're a mix of those that were before. Yes, look at a mix of those that were before. As you can't escape the things. As much as you try, there's such a long history that these souls will continue to call morality back to one another. Lust, desire, and sell your soul. There's definitely a gamble, but it's like greed. Nonetheless, time to move on. You can't keep giving these things attention as well. Gamble. The people will figure it out. These people watch you and look at there. I'm talking about life and DNA and all that shit. There's vampires, the soul suckers. Everybody wants to fight everything. Everything's not fair. Everyone's a criminal. And revenge. Not good. A lot of depression and anxiety. A lot of unspoken words, which is so, guns and the government. I told you. So there's a lot of energy that is just continuing to clash because people don't want to have the conversations. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to snap out of it. And so, that's their problem. Not mine anymore. Villain. We can't solve everybody's shit. It's time to clean it up, though, and the communities are starting to do that. I would say our government is starting to do that. Not everybody may agree on that, but you need to start somewhere that's at a relatively balanced state. We can't have everybody running around all willy-nilly, coming in, going out, spending money, taking money. Like, this is modern day slavery right here, and the majority of the people, they can't even on a day-to-day basis. So to get these manifestations to come to fruition has taken so fucking long because there's not a lot out there to get. And it's being kept from people on purpose so that we do stay stuck in fear and lack and don't move on. Tax, spend more. I'd like to spend my own money on the things that I want to spend them on. And that's just my opinion. Everybody works so hard and most of our money goes to taxes. Slavery, people, and the missing children and women, mostly. Where are they all? 300,000. They just found some in Alabama the other day, but we still have slaves today. So the energy is so heavy and we need to break free from it. We cannot be held with our feet to the fire from what our ancestors did. We just have to do better. Better. We're all born free. All of us. There's the world right there. So there's certain people bring things into form that have had to stay grounded, had to stay stuck in the muck in order for things to be able to turn around here. Keeping other people, places, the grid all around. The light workers have been holding steady, taking a fucking beating. But it's time for them to receive collaborative awakening. Receive some sort of, like I said, it's like you've passed a test, the things that you've been dreaming of, working so hard on and put all these efforts into. We know that you've had the boots to the ground, that you've been working hard. And so here it is. You've been doing your witchy things, doing the spells, whatever it is. It takes a village, y'all. Saying your prayers, singing your songs, all the things, candle magic, come back to you, the legacy of light, because you're holding the light. And in order for you to be able to continue to hold the light here, oh, look at these are doing the same motherfucking things. You got to move away from some of these bad apples. No more grieving. The light workers, they can't grieve. They can't do it anymore. They need a fucking break. Too much being able to see things, know things, hear things without receiving, without payment, without the ability to get away from certain stuff. It just divine matrix because it just keeps coming. Ugh. Anywho, so you get to get picked up out of that. Call of the Muse. Again, you have passed some sort of test, but expect another one to be waiting on the other side of this door. Because you go against the grain, because you are different, because you know things, because you're here listening to this right now, they know you know. So release the things that have been keeping you stuck. Don't stay here. You're not supposed to stay here. Birds of a feather flock together. Go find your group. And if your people are meant to find you, they will come back around. All right, y'all. Until next time, toodaloo.